Welcome back to NASCAR 25 Career Mode. We're back for it's week 16 now. We're at Nashville, coming off of the Coke 600, and we're now double racing here at Nashville. I was gonna say something about the Coke 600, but it was not a lovely weekend for us. Is Rep 9 the highest you can go? Oh, it is. I can't go any higher. That's sad. Let's go get the cars ready for Nashville. I bet you when we finish Nashville, it's going to say you have 25. Well, it might say we have 27 wins. Let's say we might win twice. I don't know that we will, but we'll try our hardest. It's a full level 11. It happened again. All right, we're back in the game. We did our work. We've rebuilt this chassis for the Michigan car and bought a new engine over there, and then did some other work to get things ready. But for this week, we have a level 11 all the way through car. Let's hopefully go get a win. We'll see. On the Xfinity side here, what do we got going on? We're not going to hire anybody. We've done well enough without them this far, so we're just going to keep on rolling. We need to do a little bit of work on our Nashville car here. We'll probably do a little rebuild action on this engine here. Now we'll just start working our way down. We won't do much of anything on this side. We'll do one. We'll have to finish that one up next week. That's fine. Pocono up after Nashville. I don't know if that's the case for both series or if at some point we have another Cup-only race mixed in there. But for now, we're going to go to Nashville. Let's do it. Here we are in Nashville. I'm not even going to look at the screen. I can tell you the ones to watch are probably Almirola, Zilich, and Allgaier. I didn't look, so I couldn't tell you. You'll have to tell me if I was right. We're going to get into practice here. I'll do a couple laps, see how the car's feeling, and I will see you guys for qualifying. All right, 12th in practice there. Allgaier on the top. Those were the three names I said, so I'm sure they're the ones that we were watching this week. 12th isn't bad. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll see what we can do here in qualifying. I think the fastest line for us today is either going to be high or like enter high and drift down to the apex, the middle of the two corners, and then kind of let it slide up on the way out of the corner. One of those is going to be faster. I ran a lot of the high line, but there were also cars underneath me at times, so I couldn't really run that apex line. The one time I did run it was in 3 and 4, and it was lovely, so we'll see. We'll slide a little bit on exit. Get up through the gears here. Get ready to do a qualifying hot lap. Car does feel a smidge on the loose side, but it seemed controllable, and I'd rather it be a little loose and a little tight, so we'll see what happens. I just don't want it to like work super tight as the run goes on. This is kind of the zone I was running through here for turn 1 and 2. I think that's our fastest line, kind of up a little bit closer to the edge of the darker area on the track. And then this corner, I was kind of able to turn in a little higher and get all the way down to the line here. Kind of wrap it. Try and keep the back end there. Stuck, planted, back to the line. 30.5, that's 16. I think our fastest lap in practice was kind of tucked up behind somebody, so not too bad. We'll be around the likes of Zilich and Gray, Thompson, Burton. You got Connor Zilich beating out his teammate and Allgaier to the pole, with Almirola, Love, Mayer, Jones, Quapple, Creed, Sieg, and Smith all trailing in behind him. Time for the Cup side. Let me go get ready for qualifying here. See you in a second. We'll be 15th on the Cup side here, right behind Logano and Busch, Hocevar and Keselowski behind us. Hamlin, Larson, Bell, Blaney, Elliott, Byron, Briscoe, Gibbs, Bowman, and Wallace, your top 10 through practice. Let's go see what kind of pace we have in qualifying. Alright, here we are, qualifying lap time. Get down into turn 1, trying to run this line the best we can. As we get back into the gas there, it starts to help the car turn a little bit more off. We'll rip down the back straight and try and get a good arc off into 3 and 4 here. Get back into the power as soon as we can. Just nipped the apron there a little bit.
Okay, that's it.
18th, which we actually went faster than we did in practice, but still went backwards a little bit, which is fine. We'll work our way up through the field during the race. Top 10 today is going to be Hamlin, Larson, Blaney, Byron, Bell, Briscoe, Elliott, Bowman, Gibbs, and Wallace. Start on the Xfinity side here. It's going to be a late race. Actually, both of them are late this week here. 6:30 for Xfinity, 6 o'clock for the Cup side. Blah, 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 blah. 47 laps for the Xfinity race. Probably like, I don't know, 10 lap stages? We'll see. Oh, I started first for some reason there. First time in forever I've started in first. Usually I do second. Didn't hurt us too bad, it doesn't look like. It's an 11 lap stage. I was so close. I'm always one off. See if we can't start to work our way up through the field here. Get a good run off of 2 there right away here on the first lap. And we'll go 3 wide down into 3. Slide up a little bit though. And then slide the back end. But through all of that, we nose ahead for now. So Wallace and Sanchez. Just kind of hold a slide job there on Sanchez, get in front of him. Try to work our way into the top 10 and get some stage points here in stage 1. That's something we haven't done well recently, is get stage points in both the stages. So let's do it today. Let's fix our bad running at the beginning of the race and let's do it. Right to the back of Sammy Smith here through 1 and 2. We're going to probably look to the inside down the straight, see if we can't get up next to him. Not going to be able to, so we'll fall back in line for the moment. Go to this higher line. And follow Hill up here. Not quite going to get next to the 8 this time either, but the 21 we are next to. Lift off a little early so we don't slide up too much into him. Try and stay down on the line as best we can. We'll get that pass done up to 12th now. Just going to stay behind Smith this time so we can get to his outside through the corner. A little bit of a slide. We couldn't quite get the power back down like I wanted. Might be a high line through 1 and 2, low line through 3 and 4 kind of situation here. Now we get next to Smith, finally. Get some draft off Taylor Gray. Let's see if we can squeeze him down a little bit more here. I went pretty high that last time through here. We got a little slidey up there. That was a much better 3 and 4 there. Gray's gonna squeeze out to the wall just in front of us. We're gonna try and get up next to him on the exit at 2. Oh, he's just gonna get back in front of us again. Racing us hard right now. He's gonna go high this time, we'll go low. We'll get that move done pretty easily. So passing on the low side 3 and 4 is gonna be the easier way to do it. We are in the top 10 now, so we have a point to our name if the stage ends right now. It won't, because there's still 5 to go, but we're in the points officially. Go after Sieg now. We're gonna inch our way to the inside. Get about halfway up alongside him, and then we'll make the move down here into 3 and 4. A little bit of a gap up ahead now. Brandon Jones, the next car, and Jesse Love up there as well. See if we can close up on them here before the end of the stage. Get a good run off of 2 here. Might be able to get a good chunk of time back on them. Looks like we're about half a second back at the moment, but closing quickly. Well, I said closing quickly. We haven't made much inroads into that gap as we come onto the white flag lap here for stage 1. We'll have to do the work next stage. Just haven't been able to quite catch these guys. We've been like kind of slowly inching back to them, but not huge chunks. Just fine. We'll take 2 points and get out of here with something. Zillage looks like he's going to take the stage down.
Top 10 for that stage right there.
If you were wondering, my phone's just informed me that there are 3 minutes left in Dutch Grand Prix qualifying. So, quick, look to your phones. Get watching. I do, in fact, like that. We'll do that. Pit stop. Just leave everything where it is. We're at least comfortable with it for now. We're going to restart 9th here. There's officially no more sun. It is dark. Let's see what we can do from 9th. Green flag back in the air. Whoa, a little sideways down into the corner. That's okay. It's stuck enough. We'll stay in 9th on the restart. Get right up on the back of Sheldon Creed here. Got Smith looking up our inside. Not going to get there, though. A little bit of a run off of 4. Not enough to get next to Creed, though. Here comes Smith. Ooh, a lot of people liking this higher line up here through 1 and 2. We're going to try and go 3 wide to the outside of Jones. Are we going to get there? Barely, but we did.
Still there. Car high.
We're going to go middle lane, maybe. Jesse Love trying to squeeze down on us. Back end slides out a little bit. We're still going forward. Fastest lap yet.
Outside.
Now we jump to the inside of Love. Try and get the power down, get that move done. Tap Brandon Jones just a little bit. That gets us side by side with him. To follow Sheldon Creed through 3 and 4. Chasing it off the corner, but we get in front of the 20. And another best lap ever for us. Now we'll go to the outside of Creed, see if we can't get another move done. We seem to be better, I think, early in the run, which is not usually what our car does, but if we're a short run car, let's make the most of it right now. We're going to nose forward to 6th for a minute. Let's see if we can get this move done and stay there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jones going to get back up the inside. Big lift on exit there, trying to keep the car on the road. And we dive it off into 1 and 2, see if we can't pull back around them. Not quite. It's going to be a battle to get up into this top 5 here. We're going to do our best. Better run off of 4 that time. We'll be pulling up on the back of Creed now. Sail it off into 1 and 2 yet again. Not going to be able to clear Creed or even get up next to him. Not clear. We were nowhere near clearing. He, in fact, cleared us. I don't believe the leaders got anywhere near the back of the field for that last stage, so we shouldn't have any lap traffic to worry about here anytime soon. Maybe in the final stage a little bit. Oh, Creed's gonna go high this time. I'm just gonna give him a little shove through the corner. See if we can get to his inside now. There we go. Make that move stick off of 4, and we're up to 6th. The 1 car next, Travis Quapple, Carson Quapple, Braun Quapple. See if we can close in on him here. We're coming to the end of the stage. Just a few laps left. Car's still not stuck super well to the track, but it hasn't been crazy snappy. It's just been a little slidey. Jesse Love behind us is coming through the pack. He's gotten by Creed and Jones. Now he's pulling up to our bumper. Try and keep him behind for these last couple laps. As we focus ahead on the 1, but keep one eye open for the 2 behind. Ooh, there's a wall. That was a good run there, coming onto the white flag lap. Try to make the move around the outside. Can we get there? We will. We'll get to his outside. Trying to make this last lap move to get another point. Squeeze him down. It's not going to work. He's going to get underneath us and stay there. A little bit more contact. We'll take 6. In fact, that's 5 points, not 1 or 2. 7 for the day through the stages. Tires didn't look too bad. No, I'm going to leave this stuff where it's at. We seem to be able to control it, so cut to me crashing in about 5 laps. We'll restart 6th. We can see the leader, Connor Zilich, out front. Sweet paint scheme. Can't quite tell who the sponsor would be on that, but it's different than his normal one. Doesn't have the WeatherTech scheme right now. Back to racing here for the final stage. We'll go another 24, 25 laps here to the end of this thing. Green flag stop if we don't get a timely caution. And Jesse Love up the inside there, making life difficult. We have been good on the short run so far through the first 2 stages, so we'll see if we can make it work here and get maybe up into the top 4, top 3 by the time the pace starts to die off a little bit. Got the inside of Love, who went up a little high, maybe lost a little grip there through the corner. Follow the 1 and the 41 down into 3 and 4. Had to get on the brakes just a little bit so I didn't just run over Quapple. We had a lot of speed going through the corner. It's going to give Love a chance to get back up the inside. Ooh, that was a little bit of an aggressive turn in. We're getting to Quapple again. I'd like this guy to get out of in front of me. That's a sentence that I just said. He keeps being real slow on entry while I'm trying to get into the corner and get gone. He's slowing me up. Here comes a 20 behind us now. Carson, get out of here, dude. get by him now, go after the 2. Love's gonna get down to the bottom in front of us. I was trying to get to the inside of him. See if we can go topside here, maybe? Follow Mayor. It might have been too much topside. Well, Love's gonna leave the door open, so we're gonna take it. Not as good on the top side in 3 and 4, but we'll try it. It's working. We're side by side with him, kind of. Oh, and Mayor's gonna get out of our way too. Look at that. Mayor says all yours. He's gonna get back in front of us here on the back straight. We are up to 5th now, though. If I can get down in front of Love. I did. Couldn't hold the line. Holding my line. Thank you, spotter. Love's coming back at us now. Don't love that. Ha! That's funny. Just gonna try and stay in this kind of middle lane this time. We're not gonna try and slide down in front of Love. I think I overcooked the corner a little bit trying to do that. We're in a nice battle here. We've kind of been battling all race so far. Gonna try and go top side on the 41. Get a good run down the back straight. Can we clear him? We just might. Alright, now we got those guys that we always see before the races. The fast guys up in front of us. Let's see if we can go catch them. Maybe put our name in the fast guys category. Alright, it's only been like a lap, but we're already up the inside of Allgaier looking for a move down here in 1 and 2. We'll get it done. We're fast right now. Look at us go. Now we go after Almirola, and then Zilich is out in front trying to run away. As we get on the front straight, we'll check how much fuel we've got left, see how close we are to a pit stop. 7 laps to go. I'd like to gap the guys behind as big as we can before that happens. Roll off into the corner here, try and save as much momentum as we can in this car, keep it rolling. Don't want to do too much sliding, don't want to do too much braking. Just want to go. Try to get to the outside of Almirola. Tires starting to give up a little bit. We're about to get to the point that we haven't run yet, where the stages had already ended. So we don't really know what the tires are going to do at that point. Oh boy, a little wiggle down into the corner is going to send us way high. We kind of held on to the momentum though. We were able to get up to the back. Almirola just tapped him, so we lost that momentum. Starting to pull away from Allgaier though. It's getting really slidey through 3 and 4. Luckily, we're not going to go this deep in the final run, so we just need to hold on to it for the rest of this last 3 or 4 laps to the pit stop, and then we'll be fine to the end, presumably. Get to the outside of Almirola here, still on the run. I can speak. Still fast. Still able to kind of work our way up through this field. There goes Zilich. I think we're going to follow him down.
Alright, let us know what you need, bud.
Give me 4 tires. Oh God, please give me 4 tires. That looks good. Alright. We're coming in this next time by. We're the leaders at the line, I think.
3 wide.
So we get in front of Almirola so we can be the leaders coming onto pit road. We really need to clear him so that we can get down to the bottom. Hands out the window. He's going to pack around the top of us. Kind of slow down a bit so I can stay near the bottom here. All right, we're in. A little slow on the stop. 16.3. It's a fairly slow 4-tire stop for us. We're going to get out. I think that's Mayer right behind us. Yes. Quapple's going to be back by us, so we did lose some time, it looks like. Somebody going fast. Is that Creed? Yeah. So we can get back by him and start moving forward again. We're 21st right now, but still quite a few cars, it seems like, to come down, and we're not that far off getting our lap back. The 54 just up ahead in the corners here. Roll to the inside of Creed. Should be able to get this pass done pretty easy. We definitely have some pace. That's the 54 on the left side just up ahead of us. I was pointing as if you could tell where I was pointing, but there he is. He's coming down right now. Quapple up next, then Zilich. So let's see. Looks like the undercut probably worked a little bit. We're about 3 seconds back of Zilich right now. Melvin Gisbergen takes over the lead. He's in the pits though right now. Here comes Mayer after me right now. Cycle forward to 6th now, 4th. Alright, so we're just behind the big boys. Allgaier has taken over the lead of this race. .3 back of Allgaier with 7 to go at the line. Probably not going to get back to him. Might be able to get to Quapple. Zilich is just up around the corner, that black and blue car up there. Maybe we can get to him if we go really fast, but I think Quapple's probably the one we're chasing right now for a 3rd place finish. Who's this just coming off the pits? They went a long way. We'll see some lap traffic now, so maybe that'll help us get to Zilich. I don't know, though. It's a long way to go. Not a lot of time to do it. That's Perkins. It just came off the pits. Pull all the way up to the rear bumper, Quapple down through 1 and 2 here. Try to get to his outside. Get that big run. Probably should have gone inside, but didn't think about it till after I was out here, so. There we go. Stay side by side. We'll have a good run through 1 and 2 and should be able to clear him. And go after Zilich. 5 to go. Back into the gas. He said clear inside, and he was correct. There we go, past the 1. Let's go run after the 88 here. A couple seconds between us. Maybe we can cut those down here in the last few laps. Alright, we're coming back to 1 to go. We're definitely way faster than Zilich, but this lap traffic is awful. They are all kinds of in the way. I had to move Brad Perez because he just kept sliding down in front of me. Allgaier's going to get this win, I think. Zilich, I think, is going to be safe to 2nd, unless he gets really held up by that lap car right in front of him, and then we got 3rd locked down. Now they're going to get out of his way. We got close. A couple more laps, I think we would have had him, or a couple less lap cars. But 3rd place is not bad. I'm very happy with that.
Great job. That's the top 5.
For once, we were fast all race, and we made it to the end. There were no cautions other than the stage breaks in that race, too. So, good run all around. Allgaier gets the win. Zilich is 2nd. We're 3rd. Mayer, Almirola, Quapple, Creed, Love, Jones, and Sieg are your top 10. 33,000 on the rep, 33,000, 3,300 on the rep. Doesn't matter, we're already maxed out, so whatever. Read the scorching interview. It does say scorching. Okay, read the scorching interview from Justin Allgaier in the post-race interview. You can't catch me. That sounds like a skill issue to me. I don't know that I would use scorching as a descriptor for an interview, but sure. All right, cup time. Let's go get ready for this cup race. 40 engines are about to light up.
Flip the switch. Time to go.
75 laps over here, so a bit longer. Probably 15 to 18 lap stages, I would guess.
Be ready.
We'll see.
Go, go, go.
Green flag in the air here. We started 18th. We'll see how long it takes us to start moving forward. 22 lap stages, longer than I thought.
One low. You're all clear.
Also, sometimes you can't tell if it's going to be like a normal, like short stage, long stage in the Cup Series, or maybe something different. Try to go way low here. Stay away from the 60. Maybe went a little too low, but that's fine. We'll stay in 18th. We're not going to let the 60 by us. This car has a little bit more grip through the corners, a little bit easier to
One outside.
just kind of turn it in and let off the gas and roll through. I don't know if that's more or less fun. I think kind of trying to catch the car is kind of fun. But this thing sticks to the ground much better.
Car high. Clear outside.
Kozlowski going to slide down in front.
One outside. Clear high.
Really squeezing us again. Holy hell, Brad. Could you not? Up to 15th now for us as we get by Chastain. We got Bubba and Brad now in front of us. Hopefully we can clear Brad at some point because he's a little wild today.
Stay low. Clear outside. One outside.
Just going to have to follow him through for now, though. They're too wide in front of us. Not much room to go. He's going to try and slide up now in front of the 23. He'll do it. Got a little bit of a better run off the corner than we did. Means he's still going to be in front of us through 3 and 4. Ooh, but he slides up off the bottom.
Outside.
Gives us a chance to go through the middle, go up his inside, and maybe get the move done. Up to 13th now.
Stay low. Clear high if you want it.
Pull up to the back of Bowman. He's going to go high. He goes high. We'll go low.
Car high.
Now go after Logano and Busch. Once we spread out here, it seems like we have quite a bit of pace. Once there's room to actually move about. Hamlin's in the lead. Oh, just off the apron there.
Stay low. Clear up top.
Pull up behind Busch. We're going to go high here this time. See if we can't get around the outside. Not going to get there that time. Let's give him a little push down the straight. See if we can get to his outside. Oh, he's going to squeeze up in front of us. Can we quicken the top side down here? Oh, we're tight. Doesn't want to turn up there. But we got a good run. We'll go to the inside of the 8. Pull up behind Briscoe. We're in the top 10 now, so that's stage points. Got Briscoe and Reddick, the next two up that we're trying to go make passes on. And I think that might be Byron and Larson fighting just ahead of them. Did Byron run that Raptor scheme that much last year? Seems like almost every race we see him in that. If that is him, I can't tell. Kind of falling into line here at this point. Briscoe's gonna go high. Gonna go low. Here comes Kyle Busch after us now. He got a little bit of a run there through 3 and 4. Alright, a few laps later here, we get a good run on Briscoe down the back straight. We go up the inside. Car getting tighter and tighter as we go. We might have to loosen it up a little bit at the stage break. Take a little bit of wedge out of it and see if we stay racy a little longer. We've just been kind of lined up for quite a while, but we finally have a chance to make the pass on Briscoe here. Tire warning is going to come on. Ooh, we're going to be just shy of making it to the end of the stage before we hit the pit, so we might have to just do like a splash. Well, a splash and go would be, I think, fleecing the AI, because they're probably going to come in and then come in again on the stage break. So we could splash and go, then get full service and maybe sneak some points. We'll see.
Inside. Clear inside.
It is Larson up next, and that might be Gibbs in front of Larson now. 54 maybe? That red and white car. Seem to have decent long run pace. We're starting to move up through these guys a little easier now that the tires are wearing. Try and go high. Get around Reddick maybe?
Inside now. Clear left.
Oh, it's definitely getting tighter.
One inside.
Here comes Briscoe. Reddick's kind of holding me up, giving Briscoe a chance to get back here. Go up the inside now on Reddick and take this spot. It is Gibbs up in front of Larson.
Clear, all clear.
We take over 8th place. Try and keep Briscoe behind us too.
Inside now.
We'll see, he's up the inside. He's found some pace.
Hit this time.
They want us to pit this time. I think we can go a little deeper.
Clear, all clear.
Let's see who comes in this time. Maybe we'll come next time. Oh, nobody came in. Oh, a couple people behind us came in. Let's come in this time, why not?
Let us know what adjustments you need.
See now, oops, wrong way. What they're suggesting is a strategy that would in turn have us staying out at the stage break. Will that happen? Let's see.
Hit this time.
Because we're done full service now with just a couple laps left of the stage, so we should not come in the stage break. Is how real strategy would work here. Will it happen? I don't know.
Leaders on pit road.
Just gotta make sure Briscoe doesn't get up in the inside of us so we can get down to the pits.
Back it down, back it down.
Whoa, went in a little hot there.
That car pitting in front of you.
We'll get down to speed though. We actually might have gained on the other drivers there through the pit stops. I don't know how that happened, but
Leaders on the pit.
Gibbs is right up there ahead of us. Briscoe's way behind us now. Well, way behind us is a relative term. There's a decent gap. He's that car right behind us right now. You can see in the mirror there. Reddick jumped us by quite a bit. Ooh, but he just got held up as somebody came down to pits there. I think that was Ware. So we're back up to speed here. Cycling back towards the front. We should get some stage points unless people were able to stay out to snag some points. Car is a little bit looser, that's good. Nothing too crazy. Larson's gonna come out there too. He kind of stayed in a similar spot. It seems like we came out of the pits in a better spot than we came in, but they've kind of shifted back to where we were, other than Reddick, who's way ahead of us now. 2 to go next time at the line. So we try and close back up on Reddick, Larson, Gibbs up here. We're in 8th at the moment, which would be 3 points. Would love to get 4 or 5. Two to go. Really drive it down in the corner on these new tires. Slowed down a little too much there, maybe. Alright, coming back to the white flag now.
One more time, buddy. One more time.
Almost to the end of stage 1. Doing what we can to close back up on Reddick, but I don't think we're going to get there. Briscoe's going to close up on us actually a little bit right at the end here, but should be able to hold him off to get this 8th place. Hamlin's officially made it up into lap traffic. I haven't yet, so the end of the back of the field somewhere in between us.
Don't worry, bud. Keep doing what you're doing.
A couple points, 3 points in the bank actually, not a couple. A trio of points.
Pit road's open this time.
Yeah, see, everybody's coming down and pitting. Bowman's not. Should I stay out with Bowman? Let's do it. Let's gamble a little bit. Bowman's staying out. Let's stay out too. We're gonna restart in the lead. Bowman stayed out. Keselowski, Byron, Busch, Preece, Allmendinger, Cindric, Haley are all on this strategy that we're on now.
Go, go, go.
Green flag back in the air. The sun has officially set. It's dark. Just lost the lead. I had to imagine Hamlin's the first car on fresh tires somewhere back there.
One inside.
Whoa, Busch is looking up the inside. We're about to be 4 wide on exit.
One high. Clear
A little
low.
bit of contact with Keselowski again. This guy's still nuts.
Outside now. Car outside.
Shoot back up the inside of the 8, maybe. The 24 out there as well. He is in the Raptor scheme, by the way.
Clear outside.
I didn't realize he ran that so much.
One on the bottom. All clear.
Try and push the 24 here down the back straight and see if we can't get him clear of Busch so that we can have a chance to get around these guys. He's going to kind of stay in that middle lane, which is kind of where I wanted to be.
Stay high.
We'll see how this all cycles out here. We're going to come in a little bit before everybody else will to do our pit stop. And then we'll be much faster than them when we come back out. They'll make their pit stop, presumably. Then we'll all come down at the end of the stage and do service. Some of them could stay out going into stage 3. I don't know if they will, though. This stage is 1 lap longer.
Clear inside.
Might change their opinion on whether or not they want to pit during the stage break or not.
One
We
bottom.
definitely will. Unless there's some weird caution stuff that happens and we come in before, but if everything goes green, our strategy will be pit here in another 9 or so laps and then pit again at the stage break. Then maybe 1 or 2 green flag stops in stage 3. I haven't seen anybody that I would believe to be on fresh tires coming up behind us yet. So they're either stuck behind or they're a lot farther back than I thought. At least 10 cars, maybe more, stayed out. So they do have quite a bit of work to do to get through everybody and get up to where we are. Oh, this might be the first car behind us that's on fresh tires. Christopher Bell makes a move to the top side of Brad Keselowski back there. Our tire warnings just come on, and he looks like he's quick. Here he comes. Gonna get to the inside of us, so that's probably who's gonna be leading the race here. Christopher Bell.
Clear. All right, bring it in and pit this time.
I want us to come in now. That's a little early, I think. I'll wait a couple more laps at least. We'll see if anybody else is coming in here.
Back it down.
Nope, not backing it down. I'm still on the track, bud. It's a good 3 and 4 there for us. We were able to stay with here Bell and Busch. Maybe we'll be able to get Busch as Bell goes around and maybe compromises his run through 1 and 2. Look up the inside.
One outside. Still there. Clear high if you want it. Back
Here
it
we we go. This car, as the tires get really worn right at the end of the run, gets much faster because it starts to turn again. It turns good early. It's really bad through the middle of the run, and then right at the end, it starts to turn again, and we pick up some speed. Not this time, but the time after, I think I'm going to come down and pit. And we should be like 8 to 10 laps away from everybody else pitting. Nobody's come in yet, which is surprising. Here's our fuel light. I'm going to set up my strategy. I like it. Let's go. The other thing that we got out of doing this is we now kind of know where the car is going to be at on a full run. We didn't quite know that in the Xfinity race when we got to the third stage and we went on a full run. Now we know. It's not too bad, especially right at the end. I'm going to lead the field down to pit road here.
Slow down, slow down. One outside. Clear high if you want it. We got a penalty. Need to bring it down pit road.
I got too aggressive. Oh, damn it. Well, at least I know there's a stage break. If we can get to the free pass position, we'll be okay. Oh, why did I get so aggressive? Ugh. Nobody else was coming in. I'm the only person on pit road. Everybody else is really making their fuel work. Dang. Oh, and a long stop. Yes. 16.6 on the stop. Didn't even repair damage. That was just how long it took us. And I have to come back in. Right now I am 39th. Cody Ware, the only car behind me. There he is right there. He's going to pass me and I'm going to go to 40th.
Outside now.
Alright, let's not speed this time. I don't get a thing that tells me how fast I need to be going. I was fine, okay. I think I was going 44. I think the speed limit was 45. We'll see. But I'm going to stay ahead of some people because some of these cars ahead of me, I was still on the same lap as, I think. And we just drove back by them. The leader apparently came down to pit. What we need to do desperately now is find our way to a free pass. We're done thinking about points because I screwed up. We're 2 laps down now, but we'll get one back when the 20 comes into pit. I was right, by the way. The 20's in the lead. So now we just go as fast as we possibly can and try and get back to the 20. Get back on the lead lap if we can. I mean, free pass is fine, but I'd rather get back on the lead lap before the free pass, if at all possible. We'll be faster than the 20 right now, so hopefully we can close in a bit. Oh, well, he's coming in right now, so we'll definitely close in when we drive by him. Now the 19, the leader, so we gotta get to him if we can. He's probably coming in this time, though.
Leader to the pit.
There goes Larson with him. All right, I'm gonna put in as fast a laps as I can. Chastain ahead of me is the last car that's ahead of me 2 laps. And then I'm gonna see where we come out. See you guys in just a second. All right, we're good. We're officially back on the lead lap. Although if the 48 catches us, we'll be back down a lap. But there's enough gap in front of me that if he catches us, we should stay the free pass. So we are okay. We'll at least restart on the lead lap for the final stage. I've just ruined any chance of us getting stage points in this second stage because I suck. So now we just see if we can catch Bilicki or Zilich or any of these guys before the end of the stage, which I don't think we're going to. Well, maybe Bilicki. Pretty quick compared to him, probably. And then we do a lot of work in the third stage to get back up towards the front. damn it, why did I have to be so aggressive into the pits? There was no reason. See what happened was, the time in the first stage when we pitted, I came in a little hot, but I still got it down to speed, and I like actually looked like I knew what I was doing and had a good entry in the pit road, and I went, I could do that again, and then I tried too hard. So a little too close to the sun on that one. It's okay, now we know. And we didn't pay the ultimate price of being a lap down and getting trapped. So we will live to see another day. Unfortunately, that Bowman strategy looks incredible. He's still in the lead. And that's the strategy we were on. So we could have gotten a good chunk of stage points. Instead, we'll be the last car in the lead lap. 28.3 seconds off of that Bowman strategy.
One more time, all you got now.
They come across the line. The green and white checker should fly here in a few more seconds.
Okay, big
Yep.
picture here, driver.
Yeah, big picture. We still have a chance to get back up there. It just would have been nice to get stage points in both of the first two stages, not just one. We will come down and pit as well. We're so far back here, it doesn't really matter
10-4. All right, get up on
if
the
we
wall,
lose
get
any
ready.
spots, which we can't because the guys behind us are a lap down.
Pace car
But we will gain a spot as Josh Berry does a lot of work, it looks like.
10 away.
All right, Chastain back to the lead. He stayed out the longest there of the
Outside door.
guys in the other strategy. He probably didn't come in that stage break. We'll see. We're going to go back to racing with a lot of work to do. We're sitting 38th right now. I think we could very easily finish 8th, so we got about 30 spots to pass. Could finish higher than 8th too, but we'll see. We're going to start with Barry and Malicki here, get by both these guys. I should probably shift into 5th because there's 5 gears in a cup car, not 4.
Outside door.
It'll make the passes even easier being in 5th.
3 wide. Still there.
Following Suarez here, he's going to slide off the bottom. That gives us a chance to just smash the throttle and go up the inside. We're up inside the top 30 now. And we're on the move. Christopher Bell's taken over the lead. We saw him earlier. He was the furthest one up earlier on the other strategy, the non-Bowman strategy. So this is going to get down in front of us there.
Car outside.
Trying to run this middle, pick up a few spots, and by a few I mean possibly 4 to... Oh, Dylan 5. It was not 4 to 5. Dylan got in our way. Ooh, he almost just turned Zillage too.
1 low. 3 wide.
The outside of McDowell. There's a good run through a corner. We're on the move now. We're definitely faster than these guys back here. We should be up in the top 10. If only my dumb ass could get on pit road.
Bottom. Outside now.
The inside of Hocevar here. He's really going to squeeze me.
Clear outside.
Reddick way back here now in 18th after a couple stages. He was up towards the front earlier. He's struggling a little bit. Got Logano back here. Busher. That's Blaney in the yellow and red car up there. He was fast earlier in the weekend. I haven't seen him at the front yet today.
Stay low. Clear outside.
The high side through 1 and 2. Try and keep this momentum up. We're starting to get to guys that are a little harder to pass. Guys like Hocevar are trying to look back up the inside of us. While we're getting slowed up by this too wide Ford
1 outside.
wall in front of us.
1 up high.
A little lower than Logano on exit. That gives us a chance to get up the inside of him. Almost back in the top 15 now.
Stay
That's
low.
good. Busher Buscher's gonna slide up to try and get around Allmendinger. I was also trying to slide up to get around Buscher. That doesn't really help me.
Inside. Clear inside. Inside now.
Get higher here on the exit. No, Buscher's still in my way.
Stay high.
I'll push him clear of Allmendinger, though. That might give us a chance to find a hole and get by both these guys.
One on the bottom.
Here's William Byron back outside the top 10 as well.
Clear low.
A lot of guys we saw up front earlier not doing well. Chris Buscher almost got himself turned into a wall. It was very nice to lift there for him. Ain't happening again, Chris. He's really starting to piss me off.
Far inside. One outside. 3 wide.
Now we're 3 wide down the back straight because I'm trying to get by anybody here, but they're all so wadded up, there's nowhere to go. We're also back to Crazy Brad. It doesn't seem like he's being as crazy yet, but the way his teammate's driving, I would not doubt that he's going to annoy me as well. Maybe 20 to go next time we go by the line, and we're almost back in the top 10. We're trying, but we kind of got held up with this log jam back here. Blaney's moving up. He's inside the top 10 now, it looks like.
Stay high.
Holy shit, dude. You guys got to get this figured out. I got to go.
20 to go. Still there.
I got to go.
Outside. 3 wide.
No, we're a little tight. We'll just lean on Byron a little bit.
Hold your line. 1 inside.
All right, come on, come on, come on.
Inside. 3 wide. Inside. 3 wide. Inside now. 3 wide.
Come on, slide in front of him. There we go. We finally clear Byron. Butcher's coming after us again. Keselowski, get out of here.
Stay high.
Tire warning's gonna come on. Oh, there goes Chastain to the pits. That's gonna help. Thank you, Ross. All right, we're up to 11th. It only took us about 18 laps to get by that little pack, but we're up to 11th. We're gonna go try and get to Kyle Busch here, and then we'll be pitting here not too long, I think. Yeah, 6 laps. All right, fuel light's about to come on here in just a second. We'll come down. Not this next lap, but the lap after, I think. Sounds like the time to come down. We're starting to close up. I think this is Reddick in front of us. Is that who this is? Who is this? I'm sorry, Kyle Busch.
Easy on your tires now.
So we'll come down and just, not this time, but we'll come down next time. There's Blaney, who's actually putting on quite a charge. He was like 15th to 18th when we saw him earlier, and he drove all the way up into the top 10. Let me set my pit stop now.
Change up the strategy and we'll do the work.
That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. All right, let's not speed this time, please. We're just getting back into this race, and I don't want to ruin that immediately.
Coast a little if you can. Save us some fuel.
No, thank you. I'll just drive into the pit so you can put more in. Oh, somebody's spinning up here. Is somebody spinning? There's a lot of smoke. Somebody was doing something.
Back it down. Car outside. Clear outside.
All right, coming out of the pits now. We'll see where we cycle out. We'll see how far up we can get. Oh no, somebody's spinning. It's Bubba.
Caution.
Oh no.
Road's open this
All right, well, we're on the lead lap at least. I don't know if that, maybe everybody cycled through? We're 20th is the biggest issue. I would have rather it went green.
Going to the green. You're ready now. The green
Alright, back to racing. We didn't come down and pit because there's no reason to at this point. We didn't want to go way to the back and have to fight our way through that hell that we ran into last time. We don't have a ton of laps left, so if we want to get to the top 10, we're going to have to really go, which is good because our restarts are horrendous. We're all the way back to 22nd now. We'll get back up the inside of Dylan here pretty quick. We do have to go past the Hurricane, who raced us a little tough earlier, but he's going to go to the middle, to the high line, and we're just going to go right up the inside of him. There's Wallace, who had the issue. The RFK cars have been just menaces in front of me all day, and now we have two of them right in front of us. And no doubt Keselowski's somewhere up ahead. Also have Van Gisbergen, who's found his way into the top 15. Nicely done by him. Drive up the inside of him. We're actually very fast right now, which is good. Maybe because we got the pit stop the latest. We got a little bit better tires. I'm about to try and break into the top 10 here as we pull up behind Larson. Next to Briscoe there briefly, but now we're past. Drive down to the inside lane. We got enough grip to get down there. We'll go up the inside of Gibbs, Reddick, Bush. Bush is going to squeeze us a little bit. We're 3 wide there. Now down into 1 and 2. We'll also get up the inside of Blaney. Shoot the outside of Allmendinger. We're flying right now. Look at us go. Not a ton of laps left, and we're going to move our way up into 6th here, it looks like. 20 pulling away at the front. Got Elliott Logano up next now. Starting to lose a little bit of grip, getting tight now. Here comes Gibbs back at us. Just got to get it turning through the corner better. Gibbs gets there. We're not going to get late enough in the run that we're going to find that extra speed that we had late, so we're kind of got what we got at this point. It's going to be 2 to go when we get to the line here. 2 to go. Bell's still out in front. There's a battle for 2nd there. Looks like Bowman and Byron. A couple Hendrick cars. We're going to follow Gibbs here back to the line. White flag's going to wave. Right in behind Gibbs here. I don't think we're going to get a run at him. We're just going to make sure Bush doesn't catch us here through this last corner. Hamlin back there too. He was leading for a long time, but through the cycle he ended up in a bad spot. Maybe his employee was the one with the caution that got him back there. Take a 7th. That's not bad. I would like to point out we made it a whole weekend. The only mistake I made was speeding on pit road. No cautions came out for me at all this weekend. Only Bubba Wallace. He was the only caution for cause this whole weekend. And we'll finish 7th. Bell gets the win over Byron Bowman, Logano, Elliott, Gibbs, myself, Bush, Hamlin, and Briscoe. There you go. 3,000 on the rep. Who cares? Bell blazes to victory in the Cracker Barrel 400. Christopher Bell, how about that one, Nashville? Y'all are the greatest, and I can't wait to come back next year. There you go. Hey, guess what? We've won 25 races. 3rd in the Xfinity side. 7th on the Cup side. That's going to be a good 400? Nope. 300 grand into the bank. A little nicer to the Xfinity car than we were the Cup car, but that's okay. Michigan next week is Cup only. I knew there was a Cup only race coming up. So we'll head to my home race and see what we can do on the 2 miles of Michigan. We've been fast on the mile and a halfs that are pretty wide open. Michigan, a fairly wide open track. Maybe I can bring one home for the home crowd. We'll see. 1.7 million in the bank. Boy, that would have been nice to have a lot earlier in the career. I would have been buying stuff left and right. But unfortunately, we didn't. Look, we still have 25 wins. We get to learn that every single time we get to the end. How are our finances? I haven't looked at the finance page. We've earned $750,000 in Cup. Over $1 million in Xfinity now. Trucks is still the only thing that we've lost money in. That's funny. Let's check out the standings real quick, too, before we leave. On the Cup side, at least. Can't look at the Xfinity side, because why would you want to on an off weekend? You wouldn't. We're going to still be fourth. Larson has 5 wins. He's still out front. Bell got his second there at Nashville, so he, Elliott, and myself all sit at 2 wins. Then Byron, Blaney, and Hocevar sit at 1. And then the second half of the playoff field plus 1 are all in on points for the moment. Wallace with that crash is just outside of the cut line with Keselowski, Gibbs, Allmendinger, Cindric. All the way back down to the real guys back here. Look at all these guys. Castro Neves has a playoff point. He won a stage somewhere. Burt Myers has 2 points altogether. And we're sitting in fourth. There you go. That's that. Thank you for watching this episode of NASCAR 25 Career Mode. See you tomorrow for another one. It'll be Michigan. And see y'all later. Have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.